Saturday Night Baseball now from Southern California at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Center fielder number 13.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Fly ball out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Christian Bethancourt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Chris Stratton, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today and he goes out and follows suit.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there, but you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, right now they're looking for Joe Mauer to turn things around. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Pitch on the way. He pulls this one into right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Next for New York, Victor Rivera. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Panic is there. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Joey Gallo, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch. And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
Markakis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hayward is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball play.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Angels strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Michael Saunders now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Saunders on at first, nobody out. And it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Towards second. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with 1 swing of the...
And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Beltre. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brannon giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
A bouncer to the left side. Diaz picks it up, barehanded for 1. On to Mauer, it's a double play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit on the ground is short. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Set to get his evening at the plate started, A.J. Ellis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1-0 the count.
Nope,
2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Brannon.
And now for the Angels, Jeremy Brannon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, He's going to go to it all game.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane is under it. And the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another chance. Victor Rivera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is popped up. Panic is under it. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now a swing by Markakis as this is pulled on the ground to second. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Michael Saunders now.
Michael Saunders.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box, Tim LaCastro. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Line toward right center, and Mauer's going to have himself extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Grounded up the first baseline. Rivera loves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, Dero. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
The throw pulls him off the bag. Gallo, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's a call strike to even the count at 1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Popped up. LaCastro moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Joe Panic. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Lifted down the line in left, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight to stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Bethancourt. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends. Standing in, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Flipped out the other way towards short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Bradley.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center as he tacks on to his total. Currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Digging in to try it again, Victor Rivera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Jeremy Brannon. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Joe Mauer. After it is Saunders. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Hit to third. To second for 1. Back to first, and Mauer is retired on the double play.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Saunders. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Tim LaCastro. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit out towards second. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The batter.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retired. Ready once again, Joey Gallo. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Yank fouled off to the right. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And that one is gone!
Yeah, it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Saunders is under it, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 12.
Ready for another shot now. Joe Pennant. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The windup and the 0-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Pitch is popped up. LeCastro on the move. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And now for the Angels, Bradley Zimmer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Hayward leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. But the Angels draw a bit closer. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Ready for another chance? Christian Bethancourt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First offering on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there. but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Wilson Contreras will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Lifted in the air to center field. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeremy Brannon. He singled his last time up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
And hey, if the first baseman's playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And the catch is made out there by Saunders, and that ends. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Aaron Luke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next for New York, Victor Rivera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Ready now, Nick Markakis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two now to Markakis. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
The 0-1 delivery. Chopper foul. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So now batting, Mike Moustakas. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Strike called, 2-1. The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And Beltre throws on to first for the out.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter.
Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Joey Gallo goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Angels down to their last strike. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time.
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles puts them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Stepping in now, Christian Bethancourt fouled off. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brannon has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Yankees strike for a run on the Roenis Elias, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
First baseman, Joe.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's gone 2 for 6. 0-2 to Joe Mauer.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Hit out toward second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Wilson Contreras stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this is going to be off the wall now for Markakis out there. Now the relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Joey Gallo. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Elias is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Next for New York, Victor Rivera took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Victor Rivera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Nick Markakis. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. On to first, and Markakis has retired 2 away. Stepping up now, Mark Valdez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Mauer is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's Joe Panik.
And leading off for the Halos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Just missed with a breaking ball. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. He swung on and missed. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Panik stands at second with no outs. Hit the other way out toward right field. Crespo ranging into the outfield, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on third baseman Adrian Beltre, a future Hall of Famer. Nothing this guy can't do. Probably the best in the business at coming in on that slow roller with that underhand bazooka to first base.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Ready with the 2-2. This is flared out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock.
Oh, and the throw by Markakis is a beauty. He is out at home plate. Angels leave 1. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Into the box now, Sergio Crespo. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. This one's down to third. Moustakas is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, shortstop,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Popped up. Mauer over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. 0-1 the count.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Hayward has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 after 2. Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Brannon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jeremy
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there. Out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He swings and grounds it to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he grounds one briskly to short.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Bethancourt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
There's a cold strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
So the bases are empty with 1 away for Adrian Beltre. Here comes the first pitch. And the fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Lined hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
That's inside. 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Moustakas leads off second with nobody out. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Riding in once again, Jason Hayward. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit out towards second. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Into the box, Victor Rivera. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard towards center. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Sergio Crespo.
Ready for another chance. Sergio Crespo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Markakis on second. Valdez at first, 1 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. What a flip for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Jeremy Brannon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane, but he won't get there. It falls in. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Joey Gallo now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And it's 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Ready once again, Christian Bethancourt. No hits to this point. Line drive to center field. Zimmer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. He doubled his last time through. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Here it comes on 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Joe Panik as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Moustakas in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 35.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Rivera. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a solo shot down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Nick Markakis.
Grounded up the first baseline. Mauer's there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Valdez. He singled his last time up. Back to him on the mound. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Now batting, Second baseman, Sergio Crespo.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Number 3, Alfonso Lopez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. Valdez at third. Crespo on at second with 2 down. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Grounded to short. Diaz blows it in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 2-1. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. And another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
The batter, left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jeremy Brannon squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman. No.
Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Swing and he pops him up. Valdez coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. Ready once again, Joey Gallo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Contreras stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range in the side. Tommy Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Lorenzo Cain. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. This is foul for the first strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer to the left side. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. And another price. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Moustakas will take the turn and head for second.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And the Angels are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
And Beltre throws on to first for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Ready now for L.A., Aledmys Diaz. His individual history against Jake McGee. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away.
Oh, man, that was a total train wreck. I don't know if it was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed the sign, but it's never a good look to run into an out like that from third. We'll see if that comes back to bite them in the end.
The 1-0. Hit in the air to left. Valdez moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Sent on the ground out to second. Crespo comes up with it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Next for New York, Mark Valdez. First pitch of the at-bat. Left side. Diaz picks it up. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Digging in now for the Yankees, Sergio Crespo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hard ground ball to third. Back to first, a double play. And with that, the ball game is over. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Alfonso